all right, this is unpopular opinion. Batman to me sometimes just comes across as kind of just lame. You know what I mean? Like, he's badass, he's cool as shit with the gadgets and the fighting, but just as a character, man, I don't fuck with Batman because he's just so straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no gray area. Sometimes you have to kill. Joker taught him that. Sometimes you have to kill. Yo, why the DC animated joint so good? Like, why when it comes to the animation, man, DC is like leaps and bounds ahead of Marvel. I don't get it. Marvel got some dope ass stories, DC got some dope ass stories, but when it comes to this animation shit, now what if what if was dope, but the DC joints is just fucking special. So today, I'm gonna be talking about Injustice, the newest DC animated joint that dropped. I think it dropped last week or something. I'm kind of late to the party with this, but man, yo, this is the best joint I've seen since Justice League Dark Apocalypse. The one that I said I did a review for. I said it was better than Endgame. Yo, this joint was fucking crazy. Like, first of all, it's rated R. So I said, okay, Injustice rated R, and I believe it's based off the video game, which I think is based off a graphic novel. Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't watch the trailer for this, but I kind of knew what it was about. Like, I saw the image of Superman's hand going through the Joker. It's not a spoiler. It's in the trailer. It's in every fucking image. That's the first thing you see is Superman's arm going through the fucking Joker's body. And Joker's there like, ha! And Batman's looking like, Clark, what have you done? So yeah, I guess this takes place in the alternate universe, okay? Everything is multiverse now. So DC, Marvel, everything is just multiverse, okay? I just hope I don't get multiversed out, but then I guess not, because there's just so many endless possibilities, so many things you can do with this multiverse shit. So I said, okay, fuck it, I'm on board. So in the alternate universe, Superman and Lois are married. I think that's going on in most DC universes. Lois and Clark hooked up. But Lois is with child. She's pregnant. She's about to have Superman's baby. He's about to be a pappy. He's happy. This is the happiest time of his life. When he tells Batman, before he can even tell Batman she's pregnant, Batman's like, she's pregnant, isn't she? How did you know it, Bruce? Because your hands are trembling. even what's his name? Even Doomsday couldn't get your hands trembling like that. So he's about to be a pappy. And then the Joker fucks everything up. The Joker, y'all, this is in the trailer, y'all, so I'm just giving you this is on the trailer. The Joker fucked everything up. Clark is the happiest man in the world. The Joker, for no reason, devises a plan to have Superman kill Lois Lane and destroy all of Metropolis. He took Superman's city away from him. He took his woman from him and his child. What do you think Superman's gonna do? And Batman knows this. Batman is like, what have you done? I took the best of you and I brought him down to my level. Oh, so this is where morality gets questioned. So as I'm watching this movie, so that's all I'm gonna say as far as the plot goes. Superman goes off on the deep end, and Batman is trying to like reason with him and talk sense into him. But this is where, as a viewer, my morality got tested, because on one hand, I'm like, dude, kill Joker. Kill him. He took your city, he took your baby, he took your child. He's a dead man. But of course, Batman, his rule of don't kill, it's all about justice and following the law. There was a stretch where I'm like, you know what? Fuck you, Batman. Okay, fuck you. Don't tell, like, okay, Wonder Woman even had to tell him, don't you dare reason with this man. This man lost she's telling Batman, he lost everything. You have no right you can't say nothing to this man. Wonder Woman's on Superman's side. Superman goes off on the deep end, and now he makes it a personal mission to eliminate all crime in the world by any means necessary. Dictators, criminals, any violent crimes he wants to eliminate. And he's using dictator tactics to do it. Like, either you follow what I'm doing, or you're going to be the one in trouble. Batman has to tell him, look, Clark, if you're going down this path, this is going to lead to a very dark place. Trust me. So, yeah, for a while, I'm like, man, Batman, you tripping. But then it gets to a point where Clark really goes dark. Superman goes really dark in this movie. Mind you, this is a rated R DC animated joint, all right? So there's some Mortal Kombat-like fatalities on this fucking movie. And I was all in, y'all. Let me tell you something. If a movie starts losing my interest, I will go on my phone, okay? If it becomes a solitaire movie, when I mean solitaire, where I'm watching a movie and I start playing solitaire because I'm bored, I didn't check my phone not one time. I watched from beginning to end. I was all in. There were times where my mouth dropped. There were times where my eyes got big. There were times where I said, oh shit. This is a damn near perfect fucking DC animated movie, but I'm not surprised they always come through. This is damn near perfect. The voice acting, the animation. All right, this is back to the 2D animation that I'm used to because I watched and reviewed Batman the Long Halloween, and it kind of had that CG but yet 2D animation that it kind of just made it feel a little surreal. I don't know. I couldn't get into that animation. Even the What If series, it took me a while to adjust to that animation, but this is like classic 2D that I'm used to. And the writing, the story, like you feel for Superman here. Like you feel for Superman, even though he does some really dark shit. He goes off on the deep end, but you understand it. You feel his pain, but then it does get to a point where you're like, man, he's got to be stopped. All right, okay, Batman, I said you was tripping at first, but okay, you might be right. You got to stop this guy, okay? And they don't go the BVS route where Batman is on the same level as Superman as far as, there's none of that shit, okay? Batman is afraid of what Clark is capable of, and you know what I'm saying? He's like when he gets to that place, he becomes unstoppable, and this is all by the Joker. But I want to say this is also Batman's fault. All right, so I'm pissed at Batman for first of all telling Clark, like trying to rationalize with Clark after he lost his family. But bro, this is your fault. Superman lost everything because of you. And I'll tell you why. Because you did not take the Joker out when you should have. Okay, you're playing this cat and mouse game with him. You're chasing him. Okay, you put him in Arkham. He escapes. You go through this whole thing. People die. You catch him. You put him in Arkham. He escapes again. Or something happens. He gets released by some technicality. Batman knows that this guy is a serial killer. He's a sociopath, a psychopath, a psychotic, motherfucker that just does not care. And people die. And Batman allows him to live because he goes by the law. I'm not one to judge who lives or dies. This is true. But as a vigilante, as somebody that stops crime, you're allowing this man to go and kill. Sometimes you gotta take him out. Okay, police officers don't say, okay, even though we have to stop this criminal, but we can't kill him. No, if a police officer sees you doing some shit and you're about to kill somebody, they're gonna put your ass down and not think twice about it. If Batman would have killed the Joker, all right, and nobody would have shed a tear except for Harley Quinn, all this could have been avoided. So Batman's partially to blame for this. Okay, you're goody two shoes. All right. This is unpopular opinion. Batman to me sometimes just comes across as kind of just lame. You know what I mean? Like he's badass. He's cool as shit with the gadgets and the fighting. But just as a character, man, I don't fuck with Batman because he's just so straight. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no gray area. Sometimes you have to kill. Joker taught him that. Sometimes you have to kill. There are some exceptions, and the Joker is an exception. So because of Bruce, because of Batman, shit went wrong. But man, I felt for Superman here probably, man, I think I felt for Superman here almost as much as I felt bad for him in the first Superman movie with Christopher Reeve when Lois Lane died, and he had that big ass cry, and he had to spin the world around. You felt for Superman. There's a scene when you feel for Batman too. Now, I mean, there's a lot of loss in this movie. There's a lot of death in this movie. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's not a morbid movie, okay? So you think, oh, there's a lot of death and shit, and, it's all morbid and depressing. No, it's actually a high-octane, energetic film. But people die. People get fucked up. It has a great story. But if I could have any gripes with this movie is that there's something that happens that kind of puts you in the mind of Patrick Swayze's Ghost. Without spoiling it. There's something that happens that puts you in the mind of Patrick Swayze's Ghost. And you're like, that doesn't fit with what's going on here. It kind of took me out of it a little bit, but this is just my critic hat on. I'm like, why do we need that? Okay, whatever, man. And even the climax, the climax I thought was cool, but I don't know, it just didn't have that dramatic punch like I wanted it to. But in the way it did, because like I said, there's a part with Superman even at the end where you're like, damn, I feel for this motherfucker. So anyways, y'all don't listen to me ramble long enough about this shit. I'm going on damn near 10 minutes now. Watch this movie, y'all. Injustice is the best animated joint, DC animated joint since Justice League Apocalypse War. All right? Watch this shit. Watch it. I loved it. All right? And with that being said, I give this a solid A. I would give it an A+, but like I said, that whole Patrick Swayze ghost thing was like, okay, we could do with that. I mean, shit, nah, fuck that, man. That's just a little gripe, man. That's just a little, I'm gonna give it an A+, fuck that. Yeah. DC's Injustice gets an A fucking plus in my book. Boom, stamp. Fuck off. Anyways, have y'all seen it? Comment freely below. Let me know what you thought about it. If you like and dig this content, hit that like and subscribe. Notification bell in the corner. This is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.